Hi, this is Mark. Welcome back. And now we're going to talk about the bus technologies that is being used by input-output devices as expansion slots. As you can see here on your screen, you have the PCI, the AGP, PCIX, and the PCIe expansion slots. To start with is the PCIA, which actually stands for Peripheral Component Interconnect. These are, as you can see here, you have the PCI 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and so is this one. The PCI, or Peripheral Component Interconnect, is an interconnection system between a microprocessor and attached devices in which expansion slots are spaced closely for high-speed operation. Using the PCI, a computer can support both new PCI cards while continuing to support industry standard architecture, or ISA, expansion cards, which is an older standard. The PCI uses all active paths to transmit both address and data signals, sending the address on one clock cycle and data on the next. Next one is the AGP, or Accelerated Graphics Port. The AGP is a type of expansion slot designed specifically for graphics cards. The AGP is alternative to PCI standard, and since AGP interface provides a dedicated bus for graphics data, AGP cards are able to render graphics faster than comparable PCI graphics cards. They have similar form factor to PCI slots but can only be used for graphics cards. It is used only for video card. Next is the PCIX, or this one here below. Okay, so this is the PCI, this is the PCI Express, and this is the ISA, the black one. Okay, so the PCI-X or PCI Extended, available in such system as the Macintosh GS, is an enhancement to current PCI that is also fully backward compatible in terms of both hardware and software. The PCP-X is a 64-bit wide bus. Its slots accepts regular PCI cards. The PCI-X 2.0 standard features 4 speed grades, and they are PCI-X 66, PCI-X 133, PCI-X 266, and PCI-X 533, and they are measured in megahertz. The PCI-X is an approach to increase the maximum transfer rate beyond the maximum rate achievable by conventional PCI. Next one is the PCIe expansion slot. So this is the PCIe expansion slot, this one. PCIe X1, PCIe X16. Okay, so these figures are comparisons of the PCIe compared with the PCI Express, and so on and so forth. So the PCIe, PCI Express is the latest, fastest, most popular expansion bus in use today. The PCIe is still PCI, but it uses a point-to-point serial connection instead of PCI's shared parallel communication. That's why it's faster. The PCIe uses one wire for sending, one wire for receiving. Each of these pairs of wires between PCIe controller and a device is called a lane. Most commonly used PCIe slot is the lane 16 or X16 or times 16, this one, version for video cards. So the PCIe slots can speed up the flow of digital information between your peripheral devices and the CPU because each one has dedicated bandwidth, the amount of signal allowed to the computer's memory. The PCI Express standard can also work with existing software designed for older PCI bus. And that was a talk about bus technologies that is being used by input-output devices as expansion slots. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.